Okay, hello Aries. Welcome to your January 10th through January 17th reading. I'm, of course, Rachel Stebbins Navy, aka Velagio Strega, for those of you who do not know me. If you would like more clarity or guidance on a challenge or situation in your life, feel free to reach out to me. All my information is in the About section of my channel and the description down below. Also, bear in mind, Aries and cross watchers, that this is a general reading and will not resonate for everyone. So keep what does, please, and leave the rest. That said, Aries, I've had to stop and start your reading couple times here, but these are the cards that really said, hey, we need to stick around for you. And there's a couple of other things that have come up with regards to your reading as well. The first being there's a strong sense of owning responsibility this week, Aries, as well as self-compassion. So then I wasn't surprised when I saw the cards that came out for you this week. So beginning with your challenge this week is the Three of Swords energy. Now, Three of Swords is, of course, the card of grief and sorrow. It's one of the most well-known cards in the tarot deck, just simply because of that Three of Swords image. It's literally like your heart's breaking out. So anticipate that any decisions or thoughts you may have this week may not be the clearest. Clearly you are letting go of some sort of situation. There's some sort of heartbreak involved and a period of consolidation or counsel may be in order for you this week here, Aries. Again, there's a strong sense of taking responsibility in a situation, but something's really left you heartbroken. Something's really, whether it's a third-party relationship you're either stepping away from or that individual is letting go of, to whatever it is this week, Aries. There's a lot of sadness around it, and the trick of this card is to honor that sadness, yes, but then instead of avoiding it or ignoring it, to move through it. You know, let it, if you need to cry this week, Aries. If whatever it is, you know, you're not just simply letting it go, you're processing it and letting things out, letting things happen along the way. Interestingly, though, your advice card is the young and very joyful energy of Page of Cups here. So Page of Cups is that adolescent energy that basically has no experience in life. He doesn't know what it's like to have to let go. He hasn't experienced a ton of loss yet. The emotional seas are just starting to crop up and kind of come at him, and the waves are pounding a little bit around him, but he doesn't really know anything about this. So in a sense, Aries, this is indicating, pardon me, that you want to be careful you're not being impulsive, pardon me, on new decisions about a new journey, because pages often represent new beginnings, new journeys. And you may be experiencing some sort of situation, emotional situation that you've simply never been through before. You don't really know what to expect. You're optimistic. You're maybe overly optimistic as a potential here, Aries. But at the end of the day, it's an experience nonetheless. So take that definitely into consideration. And by the way, I will clarify these all up for you, Aries, as well. Draw 2 additional cards I've been kind of nudged to do this week as well. The potential outcome, again, this is Swords energy for you, Aries. This is the Knight of Swords. Now, the Knight of Swords is well known for get out of my way or get on board kind of energy. He's got goals in mind. That's what his sword represents, his goals and ideas that he is feverishly pursuing. However, in the process of pursuit, he has a tendency to disregard others' feelings or others' ways of being, actions along the way. So this could indicate a time in your life, perhaps, while you're setting out on this new adventure and dealing with this grief, that you may be disregarding and inconsiderate of others or how others feel along the way. Now, that doesn't sound really like an exciting week by any means, Aries, but it is an opportunity for growth, and that's what you need to bear in mind in all of this. This is an opportunity for both healing and personal growth. So let's clarify this up a little bit here. I do want to bring out another deck, which I think I'm going to go with Tarot Familiar with. Hope, watch the dog. The dog's been barking a lot because there's lots of loud noises out by the neighbors today. So let's see. Let's clarify that Three of Swords energy. Thank you. We've got the Magician. Beautiful. This is what I mean by growth, opportunity and growth. Two more, please, to clarify the Three of Swords energy. Okay. We've got the Knight of Wands. Good. One more, please, to clarify the Three of Swords energy. Oop, we got two. Ooh, wow. Okay, Aries, it came out in your own reading. Got the Emperor card and the Moon. All right, let me just take this in for a minute. Yeah, okay. Okay, Aries, there's something you're wanting to do. You're wanting to manifest something. You're saying, okay, I've got everything I need. You know, to hell with all this grief and sorrow, and it may be breaking your heart to do it, Aries, especially this week in particular. It's really hitting home. But you recognize you have everything you need to manifest something, and you are indeed the manifester of your life, as it were, of your energies. Is what that Magician card's representing. You have everything you need. Along the way, though, you're and with this, you're feeling a sense of you're feeling a sense of angst with it all. You're feeling a sense of I must get it done. I must pursue this. This is what I want kind of energy. And this is part of the hardship involved. This is part of the heartache involved. It's because you've got this sense of I want it and I want it now. Knight of Wands is the fastest moving knight in the deck. He is the card of impulsivity, of chasing passions and dreams feverishly, while this guy is irregardless of others' feelings and intentions along the way. This guy mows them over completely. So this is a very self-serving knight. The Knight of Wands is. He has his goals in mind. Yes, he pursues his passions and dreams, but there's no room for anyone else and their opinions along the way. The same token, you're also getting the Moon card energy. Now, Moon card represents secrets that have been revealed, something being illuminated, something you haven't seen previously, and this is why that heartache is also could be coming to play this week, Aries. Moon card energy, I believe, is typically Pisces, Cancer, water sign energy as well. You could be dealing with a time frame of February to March, or June, July kind of time frame in that way, where things are resolved or healing takes place. You could be dealing with those signs as individuals. This week, you are going to end up possibly having a situation where you're made aware of something you weren't made aware of before. Like I said, this is the card of intuition, of things being brought to light, situations being illuminated that you were underneath the surface and you weren't aware of. Next, you have your own card. So the Emperor energy does indeed signify an Aries Emperor energy. Emperor energy is about ruling over their domain. It's about authority in a situation. It's about law and order in a fashion. It's about the male principle, as it were. Again, taking responsibility, owning one's actions, ambitions, and initiations of sorts. Mind you, initiations often come from this Three of Swords energy. They're not always pleasant. In fact, often initiations are quite painful of a transition. But the result is the growth and the experience that comes from that initiation as well. It could also be representing some sort of induction into a group or society kind of situation. Let's clarify that Page of Cups energy there for you on his new journey in the seas of life and learning experiences. He doesn't understand loss. The Page of Cups doesn't. That's the advice card. Some sort of emotional experience that has yet to go experience loss. Yeah, you've got the Ten of Pentacles, so this is perhaps relating to finance. No, the Ten of Pentacles card, Aries. What else we got for Aries, please? Clarify this Page of Cups. We've got the Seven of Wands. Okay, so standing up for oneself. One more, please, to clarify the Page of Cups energy. What do we got? We've got Eight of Cups. Okay. So while the Page of Cups is on his new little exciting, I want more, I want to experience things in life. I'm searching emotional fulfillment. The Eight of Cups also represents this. The Eight of Cups is someone maybe a little bit more mature who has known emotional fulfillment, who has been satisfied, but simply wants self-exploration, simply wants to learn more about themselves, learn more about what life has to offer. You do have, though, this Ten of Pentacles energy. That's the card of abundance. This is some sort of financial investment for not only yourself, but the foundation for the future generations. This could be a lottery, an inheritance, some sort of cash winning that allows you to financially secure loved ones and your community in a sense, or possibly your community in a sense. With this also is the Seven of Wands energy. Now, Seven of Wands energy is about standing up for oneself in the face of opposition. This is kind of tricky because it almost seems like there's a blindness to it. It almost feels like, Aries, like this is self-justification. Like this is perhaps your goals in this situation, but this is your mentality of it, is what I'm getting from this reading. In other words, your intentions may be good. There may be a situation where the intentions are good and the goals are very clear, but the impulsivity with it may not be the best in the situation. So let's clarify this Knight of Swords here and see what else we get with this reading. I can definitely tell, Aries, from this that like you really, there's some sort of change, like something is change you were looking for, a new beginning you were looking, is coming from a place of heartache and sorrow, and the transition from that. In fact, and you've got Temperance. Yeah, you need to have patience. You need to slow down a little bit, Aries. Let's see what else is there. On some sort of personal quest. We've got... Okay, yeah, that Three of Swords keeps showing up for you all, too. And Seven of Cups. Okay, so your potential outcome this week. While this guy is moving fast towards these goals, right, Aries? There is still the presence of this grief, this sorrow, this heartache, this need to heal oneself, to remove themselves from possibly a third-party relationship, to remove themselves from a situation that is not serving their highest good, to heal oneself in a sense. What it takes, though, is some more patience. While Temperance can also be associated with patience and faith, it can also be a card of moderation, of the need for discovering moderation, or a quest in a sense. It's new beginning in its own right, but it's having more faith in a situation. And with this Seven of Cups energy, this potential outcome, this forward movement, the goals of it all, Aries, while you have it in your ideals and your way of thinking, it is very confusing. It can be very overwhelming with this Seven of Cups card here, because there's a lot of emotional upheaval surrounding the situation as well, Aries. I'm looking at that Knight of Wands back here at the beginning. You're moving too fast, and there is definitely something being revealed along the way this week that you simply weren't aware of. You're ready for this change. You're ready to let go of something. You're ready to manifest. Yes, you have that Magician card out there, but you need to slow down a little bit more. Perhaps you're hurting somebody else along the way, and I hate to say that, Aries, but I am getting a big sense of that with this kind of lineup as the potential outcome. Now, I told you at the beginning here that I've been kind of guided to really hone in on both your energy and your situation's energy around you, or the individual around you. So, whoop. Okay. For you, Aries, we are getting 2 of Swords energy. Is this going with Aries? Yes. Okay. So for you, the energy is both 2 of Swords, a lot of swords out here, a lot of thoughts and ideas. 2 of Swords and 5 of Wands energy. So right away, Aries, this is kind of like retelling the story for me. I know there's a decision being made for you. There's some sort of decision you're wanting to make, and you're weighing it out. You've got your thoughts. You've got your ideas, but you're still not gathering facts on a situation. 2 of Swords is when you're kind of blinded by something. You're making blind decisions, and it really is the card representing, hey, take a step back, make sure you have all the information you need in order to make a decision on a situation. Because what it's also creating in your environment, Aries, is conflict. 5 of Wands energy is that quarrel, that a little locker room battle, as it were. These are all brothers. Generally, they all get along. Everything's great. But once in a while, they have their tiffs. They have their spats. They have their disagreements. Often, it's about communication. When you have the 5 of Wands energy, usually there's a miscommunication, or somebody took something the wrong way that caused this conflicts of sorts. And it could also be an inner conflict as well, Aries. But it's caused a conflict in your life. And the resolve to this is typically, resolving communication, clarifying things, clearing things up. But in this particular week, Aries, you are being asked to gather more facts. Now, the energy of the other individual or situation this week, Aries, is Hanged Man. So Hanged Man is both a stubborn energy as much as it is suspended, a pause, as it were, because this individual needs to take time to think about things. This individual needs a chance to be illuminated on something. They need spiritual growth, and they need to gain a new perspective. So while your heart and your ideas and your thoughts may be forward moving and fast at that, everything in this week is saying slow down a little bit. There's too much confusion going on. There's too much emotional damage, too much sorrow in the atmosphere, and you may be affecting someone with decisions with this kind of hanged man energy. This person is in the process of an awakening, as it were, of spiritual enlightenment. They're coming up with their own ideas, their own thoughts, but they're suspended at the moment. There's no forward movement on anything until they come out of that hanged man state. Let's see, what else would Spirit like you to know? Let me grab a Archangel card for you, Aries. And I hope you're enjoying your reading. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, leaving a comment below, as it were, Aries. Let me know what you think. I do try and respond within 48 hours here of all the comments. And again, if you have a challenge or situation in your life that you'd like more guidance and clarity on, please by all means reach out to me. I do have time in the month of January. So this week's Archangel message, Aries, is Beloved One. It says, I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. Now, sometimes we get stuck up thinking that there's a soulmate who's just going to pop in and everything's going to be wonderful. Unfortunately, soulmate energy is a lot of work. It comes with its own lessons. It comes with its own hardships. And it's never an easy road, soulmate energy typically is. But